This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by JackThreads.
Welcome to App Judgment. My name is Chris Jennings.
I'm Ron Richards.
Today we are talking about Google I/O. Ron, as you can see, has just come from the conference.
Just ran down the road from the Moscone Center. I've been at Google I/O for the past couple of days. I've been there in the keynotes right up front. It's been really exciting.
I've been jealous that I'm not there.
You're just jealous of all the stuff I got.
I know. Yeah, we want to talk about all the swag you got and all the great things that were announced.
Absolutely. Well, the major announcement was confirmation of Android 4.1, codenamed Jelly Bean, as the next version of the Android OS. Coming out, they're going to be rolling it out and over-the-air updates to phones in early July.
Okay.
So coming out in the next couple of weeks. An interesting upgrade. I mean, it's not a major overhaul, but they've done some small little touches to it. Like they've improved the notification pane, so you can get some more detailed, so if someone calls you, you can immediately call them from the notification pane. Little things like that.
And also performance upgrades.
Yes.
That's what we want to see.
Well, yeah, they did a major graphics kind of performance upgrade now, and they did a great comparison of a phone running Ice Cream Sandwich and a phone running Jelly Bean, and with a 300 frame per second red camera.
Whoa.
And you could see how faster the Jelly Bean graphics rendering was. It was really cool. So they did the notification pane, the graphics upgrade, and then they also released Google Now, which is a great, neat little app that lets you basically serves up personalized information based off what you search. So you swipe it from the bottom of the phone or the tablet, and it instantly pulls up. Like for me, the first time I opened it, it gave me the Mets score.
So it's one of those things that gets better the more you use it. It learns about you and it gives you the info that you want to see.
Exactly, and they're rolling out that kind of card idea. So now there's cards about traffic. It knows your way to work and tell you how much traffic there is, if you have a flight coming up, whether it's delayed or not. So really kind of neat product. I'm really excited about Google Now. They also rolled out some stuff for Google Play. They're making the Google Play Store that much better. They've added magazines and TV shows.
Oh yeah, that's been lacking for a while. We've had movies, we've had books. Natural that they moved to that direction.
Exactly. You can now buy movies as well as rent them. Previously, you can only rent them, so you can buy movies. And then the magazines is a great kind of interactive, enhanced magazine experience, all in the Google Play Store, and it's all live now currently, so it's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Great.
But they had a big announcement, not just in Android, but also for iOS. Finally, Google Chrome is now available in the iOS App Store, both for the phone and the iPad.
So this is for all of our jealous iOS users can now get some of these native apps that come from Google.
Well, not so much the native apps, but within Google Chrome, it gives you an option for a browser, so you're not stuck on Safari. But then what they really showed off in showing it was the sync feature, where you can be on your computer on Google Chrome, doesn't matter what kind of computer you're on, whether it's a Mac or a Chromebook or whatever, and walk over to your device, whether it's an iPad, an Android tablet, or your phone, and have all your big bookmarks be synced, have the last page you were on your desktop show up on your phone. All that great syncing stuff is now available for our friends on iOS.
This is the next step of Chrome just taking over the whole browsing market.
It really is. I mean, Chrome is getting to be a dominant browser.
Yeah.
I mean, and the numbers they showed the increase, they just keep going up with people using Chrome. So I mean, and so this is now going to open up. I know I have an iPad and I never use it for the web because I don't like Safari.
Right. So
now it's great to have an option because I live and breathe on Chrome. So now I can extend it out to iOS.
Great. And then moving into iOS as well as Google Drive.
Yes, yeah. So they rolled out Google Drive. This one's pretty quick. They rolled out Google Drive a couple of months ago, not even, a few weeks ago. And now they've got an iOS app, and so now you can interact with all of your files and all that sort of stuff on the iPad as well. And what was even cooler about it was that you can search within your Google Drive contents, not just text, but for example, they showed a guy typed in a search for pyramid, and it came up a photo of him and his wife at the pyramids in Egypt.
Oh, wow.
So they're doing image search and image recognition all through Google Drive.
Making it a lot smarter.
Yeah, really, really cool.
Excellent. Well, the big announcement, we have it here, a hardware announcement.
Yep.
This beautiful tablet.
Confirm the rumors of the Nexus 7, partnered with Asus, they're the device manufacturer. This is the first official Google tablet. It's 7 inches. It's running Jelly Bean stock, right out of the box.
So this is the first device that has all these features that we just talked about with Jelly Bean.
Exactly. And it's nice. I mean, it's that 7-inch form factor, similar to the Amazon Kindle Fire and the Barnes & Noble Nook. I don't think it's an iPad killer. I think it's more of a Kindle Fire killer.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, personally, I like the feel of the larger screen. The 7-inch size for me, I still haven't found where I want that.
I'm in the same boat. I have a bigger Android tablet and an iPad, but I was playing with this last night, and it just feels good in your hand. It's got a nice kind of rubberized back, so you get a good grip on it.
Yeah, it's well built, and Asus has made some really great tablets in the market, and I think it was smart for them to partner with them.
Yeah. And it's great to see Jelly Bean in kind of full working. I was able to play with Google Now with this. I was able to look at the changes to the Google Play Store. and also interface with the Nexus Q, their other great hardware announcement, which we're going to talk about in a little bit.
Great. Now, and the specs on this, it has a camera on the front,
Front-facing camera, no rear-facing camera, mainly for video chat.
Great.
So, yeah, so it was pretty cool. It was a crazy time, though. I mean, like the Google keynote, like it was typical. I've been to these keynotes before, and they're doing the announcements, and they're showing demos, and then all of a sudden, Sergey Brin comes in and interrupts the Google Plus events announcement, which is another great thing. They rolled out Google Plus for tablets and rolled out events, really cool photo events integration. And they're going through that, and Sergey Brin comes in.
Sergey. I've got a really cool event for you. How are you doing?
And he's wearing the Google Glass, the prototype.
So yeah, so naturally you thought, oh my God, are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? When can we have it?
We did think that we'd get it, but we didn't. They did a crazy demo where a bunch of dudes parachuted from a blimp above the Moscone Center, landed on the roof, and then handed the prototype to a bunch of BMX bikers who rode along the roof of the Moscone Center, who then handed it to a dude who rappelled down the side of the Moscone Center, and then gave it to another BMX biker who rode through the crowd of the keynote to hand it to Sergey. The crowd was going crazy. It looks as if it's interesting because it's not what you expect. Everyone's thinking Google Glass was going to be a pair of glasses with augmented reality. It's more like a little clip-on thing that goes on top of glasses with a little plastic square, and there's a camera in there, and that's really what they're showing off. They're showing the fact that the Google Glass was hooked up directly to Google Hangout, and they were streaming the whole parachute drop live.
Wow.
I didn't see any of the augmented reality stuff, but we saw enough of it to say that, hey, this thing is real, and they're shipping dev units early next year for $1,500 to developers.
It's real. It's not here yet, but soon. Within a year.
It exists. It exists. So it was crazy.
Great. Great. All right, now let's take a minute to thank our sponsors, Jack Threads. Now, Ron, you've got some swag here. You got a T-shirt from this developer conference.
They did give me the Google T-shirt.
It's a beautiful T-shirt, but you're not going to wear it out too often. You need to have some cool threads. Yep. That brings us to our sponsor, Jack Threads. If you guys don't know about Jack Threads, it's a members-only club. You join it, they give you great deals on clothes. Every day you see new brands that you know really well, and the best part is it's up to 80% off. So you can get these cool clothes. You don't have to wear your free T-shirt. You can get cheap but great looking clothes.
I've got a bad wardrobe because it's full of free T-shirts.
Exactly.
I need some good styles.
Many of us are in that same boat, so we need to check out Jack Threads. It's free to join. Go check it out. You can skip to the front of the line if you use our URL. Let them know that we sent you. Just go to www.jackthreads.com/appjudge and check it out.
Everyone who has an Android phone and who has Google Play is able to play the DJ at the party.
And it's the sort of thing that you think, why can't everything do this? Isn't this the right way that music should be?
We have another piece of hardware from Google I/O.
Yes.
Tell us about this.
One of the more curious announcements they made on the first day of I/O with the Android announcements. I'm a big Google TV fan.
Yeah, I am too.
I was waiting for the home entertainment kind of presentation, and instead of Google TV, they announced this, which is the Nexus Q. Which is basically a media streaming device. It's linked directly into the Google Play Store, and the idea is that you put it in your house, and you can control it via your tablet or your phone, and you can play all the music, TV, or movies from your Google Play account through this device to either your stereo or your TV.
Okay, sounds like an interesting idea, but something we've seen before.
Yeah, it's very, a lot of people thought it was like kind of Roku or Apple TV-esque, but actually this has more in common with Sonos than anything. Because what the demo they showed was you're at a party and you've got a playlist and your friend's got his phone and he doesn't like the song, he can change the song.
Okay.
And that's really cool. But the one thing that's weird about this is that, and they gave it to all of us who attended, that's why we have it here, and we can open this up as well. List price $299.
A little pricey for something that we've seen before.
And the big reason is, and we'll show at the back, they've got speaker jacks and a 25-watt amp. So you don't actually need a home theater center, like a receiver and all that sort of stuff. You can just plug speakers directly into this and it can amplify the music.
Okay, so yeah, the use of it, not really looking that great, but the design is kind of nice.
The design is beautiful.
Let's take a look at this.
Let's open it up. So you can slide it out. When they presented it, they said that their whole premise behind the design was if it's going to sit in your living room, it should be a nicely designed object.
And it looks like, it looks like a shot put.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah,
but it looks solidly built.
It is solid.
Well made.
That amplifier aspect gives it some heft to it. The top kind of rotates and you can control the volume this way.
Okay.
It does have a mini HDMI out, Ethernet in. It's got a USB jack, although I haven't figured out actually how to use it or why to use it. It's got optical out if you do have a stereo and you don't want to plug your speakers right in, and then there's those speaker jacks that we talked about.
Okay.
It's curious. I don't quite get it.
Exactly. Curious is the word. And so what do you think? Do you think that this is going to sell well? What do you think that you don't think this is going to do?
I think this is a beginning entry point into that streaming marketplace.
Okay.
I think we're going to start to see Google TV, that Google TV product and this product probably start to merge down the road. Because while they didn't present anything about Google TV, they were there. Google TV had a section and a kiosk, but this was the home entertainment presentation aspect of it. I think it shows a greater dedication to streaming in the cloud, keeping all your media up on the Google Play Store. And I think it shows that's the direction they're going to go with this sort of stuff. I just think that $299, I can't imagine. I wouldn't buy it. Now you give this to me for $99 without the speaker jacks and the 25-watt amp, I'd do it like that.
Yeah. Well, so, I think you hit it on the head. It's all about Google Play. Anything that can get people there. That's why we have this lower cost tablet. That's why we have this to stream all the media you're buying from there. Yep. I think that's really, to wrap this whole up about Google I/O, it's pushing the Google Play Store. It's content.
I mean, that's a big aspect of their strategy.
Yeah.
I think that they're building all these devices, but then again, the media partnerships. They did announce a couple of new partnerships with movie studios like Paramount, and that's why they gave everyone who got a Nexus tablet a copy of Transformers.
Okay.
And so Transformers: Dark of the Moon. They've just got to, in order to compete with Amazon and with Apple, they've got to, and Barnes & Noble for that matter, they've got to have the content in those relationships.
Right. Yeah. So there you have it. That's our take on Google I/O this year. You guys should let us know what you think about these announcements. Are you excited about the hardware, about the software? Let us know. You can get in touch with us on YouTube, Facebook, Google+. Google Plus would be a great way to get at us. Yeah. But let us know what you think about it. And we'll see you next time.
Take care.